Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Custom Classes with me, Wilksy. If you missed the last episode, we did the FAD, and in my opinion, as I said in the video, it is like the worst gun on the game, but the class that I made for it made it like one of the best guns on the game because of pure enjoyment. So if you missed that video, I recommend you going back and watching it because it was just a saft, funny video, and it is a really fun class to use if you really want to annoy people. So I'll probably put the link to that episode in the description. But let's move on to this episode, and the gun for this episode is the Remington-R5. I thought it was the RS then. But I just woke up and I have a bit of a sore throat, so that's why I'm probably like a bit clogged up and all that. So anyway, the Remington-R5 is actually one of the most used guns. I mean, it is. I'm gonna probably say it is probably the most used gun on the whole entire game. And the class we're gonna set up for it is silencer and underbarrel. Cause I'm not joking. Silencer and underbarrel is the most common things I've saw for this gun. I have no idea why. Like, I personally would go for red dot, but after using this setup, like with silencer and grip, I finally realised why people use it, because like in this game the silencer makes no difference to the guns. Because I was watching one of Optic Nadeshot's videos and he was giving his thoughts about the game, and even he was saying that with like the damage this year, like you could put on any attachment, and the damage will stay the same. So I think that's why suppressor's the most used thing, because suppressor makes no difference to anything. Yeah, it might decrease the range a tiny bit, but it doesn't affect the gun whatsoever. And the underbarrel is that overpowered, it literally takes the gun from having good accuracy to basically full accuracy. So, I think every single gun I've done so far, it's been really high accuracy because I've used the underbarrel. So I'd recommend putting the underbarrel on any single, to be honest, because the underbarrel just makes the gun that much more accurate. As a secondary, we will be using the Panzerfaust. That is actually the gun I used on my FAD class, but this is it's like a support class. This class I've built is all about support, and it's all about helping out your team. And a rocket launcher you can obviously take down, like with copters or whatever is flying around the air. We won't be using a lethal, but the TAC will be a trophy system, because like if you're on like the important flags, you can clearly tell I've only just woke up, and it is fucking almost 12:30 and I've only just woke up. No, excuse me. If you're capturing like the important B flag in domination, and there's you and like a few of your mates on it, and if you have a TAC, place that TAC down. Like if they chuck flashes or stuns or grenades or whatever over to the TAC system, or the trophy system even, is gonna destroy it. So you have an easier time capturing the flag and shooting the people who try and kill you off it. And for the perks, we'll be using sleight of hand, dead silence, sit rep, where is it, and wiretap. Now, as I said before, considering this is a support class, if you see satcoms lying around or stuff like that, you want, this perk basically allows you, it's like a hacker in Black Ops, the first one I think it was in. Basically, if you see a satcom on like the floor, go up to it, hack it, it's yours. And it is really, really good, because I noticed that with the amount of satcoms that people get in this game, it's like really, really effective, because you get to take over satcoms. So yeah, that is the full class I managed to make. In all fairness, it is actually a pretty good gun. I mean, I've jumped on the bandwagon a bit, because whenever I like build my classes, I like to build them completely different to everybody else. But yeah, I kind of jumped on the bandwagon with this class, because most people tend to use the Remington with suppressor and grip. not necessarily with the Panzer Force and the trophy system, but that is the class. It is a really, really good class for capping flags. You might not believe it, but it's a really, really good gun for capping flags and defending the people who are capping flags because of that trophy system and Panzer Force and the actual Remington itself, because it's really, really powerful. But that is the class. Fuck's sake, I forget to do this. You should know by now, I run support on everything. And I hope you know that by now. I run support on everything. That is the class. If you do like the look of it, I recommend you going ahead and building it for domination, for like the flag capturer, or you know, if you're defending people who are capturing the flag, it is the awesome gun to use for that purpose. And that is the class. Go ahead and build it. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave it a like and subscribe to my channel. Peace.